Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Do-Over Thursday. For those of you who are new to my blog, basically what we do we kind of alternate all the days of the week and we do different things. Today is the day that we do over a project that we have done in the past that maybe we weren't happy with it, or maybe we just wanted to replicate it. So I have some little treats that I had made, and you'll see a picture of it on my blog. I'll have a picture of it, the original ones I made, and then there'll also be the new ones that we're making together right now. So I'm going to show you what we are doing, okay? I'm using these tag dies here. I don't have the package in front of me right now, but I'm using the tag dies, and these are going to be little toppers. I'm going to turn this into a little topper for some candy. I'm using my Too Cute to Spook. Now, I just wanted to give you a heads up really quick. This set right here, I only have like a few left in stock, and I just want to let you know that I will not be getting these until probably the 2nd to the 3rd week of September. That's when these will be back in stock. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a heads up right now that I only have a couple left of these. Okay, so that's Too Cute to Spook, and I'm going to be using the little ghost and the little mummy, and then I'm using my scallop stitched oval dies. Okay, and these ones here, I'll just show them to you really quick. This comes with several different ovals, and then the biggest one is a scallop, so you can make a cute little card. And this is an older set, and it is in stock, by the way, because these sell out like crazy. So I just want to let you know those are in stock, okay? Okay, so anyways, what I did here, and I just grabbed some paper from my stash because I have tons of paper. Let me grab something really quick. Okay, this will probably be easier for you to see. Okay, so anyways, I have a lots of Halloween paper in my stash, just of scraps. So I found this right here. It's a cutie little, I'm not even sure if it's Halloween or not, but this, I found this, I figured this will be perfect. And all I did was since this is pattern paper, it's easy to, it's like really pliable, so it's easy just to fold over without scoring it first. And I just folded it over, and I just made sure it was underneath, right below the little stitch. You know how you see the stitching right there? I put it right above that, and then all I did was I grabbed my my bone folder, and then I just did it so we have the crease to it, okay? And same thing I did with this one as well. I don't think I did that. Okay, there we go. So same thing. So these are going to be our little toppers. And then I went ahead, and this is what I did with the oval dies, just so it could have like a little backing to it, just so we can have some layering. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be the same for my cutie patootie little mummy. So what we're going to do, we are going to go ahead and just color these in really quick. Okie dokie, we're going to go ahead and color this little cutie patootie in first, and I'm just using my little Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, and I'm using the color beige, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just color him in. So I'm just going to kind of just, you know what I should do first? Let me put some water on him first. Let's do that. I hope this is, I have water on my desk, so I'm hoping this is clean. This is clean water here. Hold on. Okay, so luckily this water, I thought it was the brush that I was using had blue paint on it. So this is I just wanted to put just a little bit of plain water on there to make it easier. And this is just a little water brush here. I've had this for a while now. Not sure exactly where I picked it up from, but you could get it now anywhere. I know for sure I got it from Amazon, but they're like everywhere now. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of do the little edges. You know how sometimes because the little mummies look a little dirty. I'm just going to do this first, just kind of get the color down just a little bit. I think this mummy is like the cutest little thing in the whole wide world. I love him. Okay, so let's get just a little bit more. where's this color? I want to put a little bit more. For some reason, I was looking a little yellow. Or mustardy, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's okay. You know what? It's okay. I'm not going to let it bother me. Just going to let it go. So let me go ahead and just kind of just see if I could spread this around. Just like so. I don't want it completely brown, you know what I'm saying? Just in a few little spots. I think this is good. There we go. It looks a little dirty enough, right? Okay, so actually, you know, let's put just a little bit more there. It's on his little bandages right there. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Just like so. And I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of put that one aside to let it dry. Actually, hold on. I've got this little right there. There we go. Okay, and I'm thinking I should, let me color in this little face here. And I'm going to go ahead and just use, this one is what, pale pink. Let's see how this one works out for the face. Let me clean off my brush here. That's not too bad. But I think I'm going to go just a little bit. I might mix it with another color actually. I'm going to go ahead and mix it with this one here. What is this one called? Flesh. Oh, flesh color. That's one I actually should have used, right? But that's alright. Let's go ahead and just... Of course my dog's going to bark while I'm on the phone. Today's National Dog Day, you know that? Well, not tomorrow. You'll be watching this video on Thursday actually. So National Dog Day will be over. But I'm filming this on Wednesday on actual National Doggy Day. Okay. So I'm just kind of just filling this in with the pale pink. There we go. Okay, now that looks more like a little skin color right there. Okay. I guess let me go do one more time with this one. I'm just going to go over it again with the flesh color. Okay, so now I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to set that aside. And let me just clean this off here. And then now I'm going to grab a gray, some gray here to go ahead and this one here is just called, this actually is called gray brown. I'm going to go ahead and just wet my little ghosty poo, just like so. Just add some water, just to be a little bit easier for me to work with the watercolor here. And I'm just going to go ahead and just put this along the side here, just to give it some kind of, you know what I'm saying, like little shadow. I didn't want him to be completely white, you know. So we're just going to go ahead and just do this, and then just color it over. Yeah, just a little bit, nothing too major, you know. I may just put just a teensy bit more on this side here. Okay, so I think that should do. There we go. So I'm going to leave those. I'm going to probably try and heat dry this up really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to add some little cheeks. I have this little applicator, and I think it came with this. This is from my, I mean, this set is like so old. This is the, I'm not sure, oh, sorry, let me zoom out so you can see that. This is my Stampin' Up! Pastels. They're like little chalks. And I like using these for the actual little cheeks because, I don't know, sometimes when I use the watercolor, I mean, I could use them, obviously, but I don't know. I just don't trust myself. They don't come out very well. So I just use these because I could always, since it is chalk, I could always just erase some of it. You know what I'm saying? Then it will come off. So let me put some on these little cheeks for here too. So I'll just leave that. I'll just put just a teensy bit more. Alright, so let me just kind of this. Probably has too much, but you know what, it's okay. Because for some reason when you take a picture, they really lighten up, you know. So I'm going to take, this has it on the bandages, so I'm going to just get my little dirty eraser and just kind of take it off the bandage there. There we go, doesn't look too bad. And this, I'm going to take it off the little eye. Okay, I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just, I like adding the little dots to the little eyes, not the eyes, to the little cheeks. I'm just going to go ahead and just, this is just a little white Sakura pen, a little jelly roll pen here. So I'm going to put it there. I like to put, like, you can't really tell too much, just 3 little dots. 3 little itty bitty dots there. Okay. Okay, so that part's done. All right, that was probably the hardest part. Before I turn that around, what we're going to do, I kind of want to let that dry just a second. Let me go ahead and get the little bag with the candy in it really quick. Okay, we're going to use these little nuggets here, and I have these bags. They're super duper long, but I figure we could trim them down. These are, they're 2 inches. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Let me zoom out for you. Okay, they're 2 inches wide and long. I believe they're about, let's see. Yeah, 8.5 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead and give these a little trim here. Because we really don't need them that long, to be honest with you. Let me put this here, make sure I cut it the same. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just kind of fold that over like so. Let me find my little, and then I'm just going to use my little, you can use any stapler, it doesn't have to be this one. I'm just going to use my little Tim Holtz tiny attacher. I'm going to go ahead and just, probably just give that a quick little staple there first, just to make sure. Okay. I'll do another one like so. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and just grab our little toppers, and then we're going to put it like so. And I'm going to flip it around just to make sure I get this. And I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to put 2, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just put 2 staples in there. Oops, I said I did that a little off, and I need to make it even there. Okay, there we go. So that's what we're going to do. I could have did it the other way, but I just wanted to make sure. And these are so easy to make. It's just take, of course I ran out of staples. Hold on one second. Okay, I just filled her up there. Let me go ahead and just, hold on, let me make sure this is correct. Okay, that'll work. And then, uh-oh. This one didn't go through all the way. Let me do that one again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now that we got that part done, we're just gonna, all we're going to do is just go ahead and just layer everything on right now. Let me grab some little pop-up tape here. And I'm just going to use this right here. I'm going to put 2 pieces on here, just to make sure it doesn't come off. There we go. I'll do the same thing for the other one. Okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and just kind of just put this off like that. Oops. Kind of put it off to the side like that, okay? Okay, everyone, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened here to my video camera, but all I know is that I don't know where it stopped recording, but it stopped recording, so I'm so upset right now because I wanted... It wasn't hard to put these together, so I'm not sure where it stopped, so I apologize for that. But anyways, this is what they look like put all together. I'm not going to add a sentiment because I think it just looks cute as it is. So just in case it stopped as I was putting it together, I added, you know how that Too Cute to Spook comes with that little X's, the little line of X's. I cut it in half, and then I went ahead and I put it behind them just to give it a little bit more interest. I adhered them all down, and I used the to layer the orange ovals, I use this tape here, and then to layer the little actual cutie patooties on there, I used a thicker pop dots. I don't know where I got this from. They were just with all the rest of my adhesives, but I figured I wanted them to be popped out a little bit more than that background was. And then I used the skinnier one again to pop up the little spiders. And then added some glossy accents. And then what I did to add glossy accents to these eyes here, I just used my stylus and I kind of put the glossy accents on my paper, and I picked it up and I kind of dabbed it on, and then I just used the other end to clean it up so they could look like perfect. Okay, so again, I apologize for my video. I don't know what is going on today. So anyways, that is it. I hope you liked my do-over treats here. Don't forget to visit my blog, and you could see the pictures from my other treats that I had made, that I had, you know, did these over from. So visit my blog at www.creativetimefforme.com, and there you will see the rest of my awesome design team, what they have created, what their do-over projects were as well. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, because I will have the winner of the blog hop. Sorry it was taking so long, but I'll have the winner of the blog hop on my blog tomorrow. Okay, everybody, so thanks again. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here soon. Bye bye.